Attention passionate Pittsburgh Steelers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Pittsburgh Steelers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Pittsburgh Steelers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Pittsburgh Steelers fans. Let's get to the news now, folks. You know how unpredictable the NFL can be. And if there's one thing that truly excites Steelers fans right now, it's the possibility of a seismic shift in the AFC North that could reshape the entire landscape of the division. And this shift involves none other than the Los Angeles Chargers, a team that's been in rebuild mode under the watchful eye of head coach John Harbaugh, focusing heavily on rebuilding their offensive line, but also making strategic moves to bolster their defense. And one of those moves, if it comes to fruition, could be a game changer for the Chargers, and by extension for the division, and that is their negotiation to trade away star safety Derwin James. Yes, you heard right. Derwin James, a 29-year-old All-Pro safety, one of the most versatile and impactful players in the league, could be leaving Los Angeles. The Chargers are reportedly open to trading James in exchange for a third-round pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, along with sending linebacker Elandon Roberts to the Chargers as part of the deal. And this move, if it happens, is not just about acquiring draft capital or filling a specific positional need. It's about a strategic recalibration. Los Angeles is clearing cap space, around $15 million, to prioritize their rookie signings and future investments, but at what cost? Because for the Steelers, this potential trade is a massive storyline. After all, the Steelers' secondary has been solid, but with the season-ending injury to Miles Killebrew, who went down with a knee injury, as reported on October 21, 2025, their depth at safety has been tested, and they're actively looking for ways to upgrade that unit. Now, the possibility of adding a player like Derwin James, who has been a game-changer throughout his career, could be exactly what the Steelers need to elevate their defense to an even higher level. Let's talk about James for a moment because he's not just any safety. This guy is an absolute playmaker. In the 2025 season, he racked up 42 tackles, snagged 3 interceptions, and even contributed with 2 sacks. His coverage grade from PFF was an impressive 89. 2, which puts him in the elite tier of safeties in the NFL. His ability to cover ground, make hits, and disrupt passing lanes makes him a nightmare for quarterbacks. And he's not just a coverage guy. He's a force in the box, ranking among the top in hits with 18 and with a forced incompletion rate of 12%. That's the kind of impact player who can change the way defenses operate. Throughout his career, James has compiled 512 tackles, 15 interceptions, and 5 sacks, which is a testament to his versatility. And even though he faced a suspension in Week 3 for an illegal hit, something that's been part of his aggressive style, his overall impact on the field remains undeniable. Think about how the Seahawks benefited from the Jamal Adams trade in 2020, which added 5 turnovers alone. Now, imagine what James could do for the Steelers' defense. This isn't just about filling a roster spot. It's about transforming an entire unit into a true powerhouse. The Chargers, however, are a bit cautious. They're currently ranked 24th in pass defense, giving up about 218 yards per game through the air. Losing James, their leader in the secondary, is a big hit, but they're prioritizing cap space to bring in rookies and develop their young talent. For them, it's about the long-term rebuild, but for the Steelers, this could be a golden opportunity. Because when you pair a player like James with Minkah Fitzpatrick, who's been phenomenal with a PFF grade of 92. 1, the Steelers' defense can ascend to an elite level, rivaling the best units in the league. And let's not forget how this could impact their standings in the AFC. The Steelers are already considered a top-tier team, but adding a player like James could push them from being a good defense to a dominant one. Their current points allowed per game, around 14, is already among the best, but with James in the fold, projections suggest they could reduce that even further, possibly down to 12 or 13 points per game. His presence alone could lead to an increase of about 8 turnovers over the course of a season, giving the Steelers more opportunities to score and control games. This kind of upgrade also means the Steelers' pass defense could improve from roughly 182 yards per game allowed to around 160 yards. That's a significant drop in the amount of yardage they give up, which directly translates into more wins. And let's not forget, in the playoffs, Having a shutdown safety who can neutralize top-tier quarterbacks is invaluable. Think of the impact during the Super Bowl run, echoing the Palomalu era when the Steelers' defense was a nightmare for offenses. Now, if this trade goes through, it could be the catalyst for a Steelers defense that's already been impressive, but now elevates to an elite echelon. The odds for a Super Bowl appearance, which were around +1, 200, could see a significant shift down to +700, reflecting the increased confidence in Pittsburgh's defensive capabilities. This is the kind of defensive transformation that can carry a team deep into the postseason, especially when combined with the offensive firepower and leadership at quarterback. In many ways, adding Derwin James is not just about a single player. It's about creating a new defensive identity. It's about establishing a modern Pittsburgh Steelers defense that echoes the legendary Palomalu-led units, fearless, disruptive, and relentless. It's about setting a new standard for what Steelers defenses can be in the current NFL landscape. And if they manage to pull this off, it could be a turning point not just for this season, but for the franchise's future, establishing a dynasty in the making. So, Steelers fans, you should be excited because this isn't just some rumor. It's a strategic move that could redefine the team's trajectory. The potential acquisition of Derwin James could be the missing piece in their quest for another Super Bowl, a move that sends a message across the league. The Steelers are back, and they're more dangerous than ever. Imagine a secondary with Fitzpatrick and James, two of the most versatile safeties in the NFL, controlling the back end, shutting down elite quarterbacks, and creating a fortress that's nearly impossible to penetrate. That's the vision, and it's one that could become reality very soon. In conclusion, this trade storyline is heating up, and it's one Steelers fans should follow closely. The combination of strategic cap management by the Chargers and the Steelers' need for a secondary boost makes this a fascinating saga that could unfold in the coming weeks. The NFL is all about those game-changing moves, and this one might just be the most exciting of the season. So stay tuned, because if this happens, it will be a story we'll be talking about for years to come. The Steelers are on the verge of something special, and this potential move could be the spark that ignites their next championship run. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest Pittsburgh Steelers news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Pittsburgh Steelers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential move? Do you think Derwin James is the perfect fit to elevate this defense even further? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Steelers. Remember, this is a fan community, and we thrive on your insights and passion. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Pittsburgh Steelers news. We're in an exciting era, and the best is yet to come. Thanks for watching, and as always, go Steelers.